For those who are mistaken, you can't just focus on one line and rely on the sponsor for the other. What do you think you should do? You must have 2 lines in a binary system. Many companies used to have a system where the sponsor handles one line and you handle the other. Did that approach work for them? They failed, and it caused a lot of conflict. Look, here is the sponsor, and you are down here. You have an A line and a B line here, with the B line being the sponsor's line. You would expect the sponsor to continuously add members to this line. Additionally, the sponsor's sponsor will also contribute to this line, causing it to keep growing. Therefore, you might think you only need to manage one line yourself. However, if the sponsor has added only this much and the other line grows significantly, will the sponsor continue to add to this line, or will they start focusing on their own B line? This means they will focus on their own B line. Why is that? The line here is growing and showing results, while their line isn't growing and they're not making any money. Given this, would you expect them to keep trying to grow this line? That would be foolish. The truth is, you will fail eventually if you depend on your sponsor to grow one of your lines. One company even forced this approach. Here was a sponsor line where everyone was required to add one person to the A line before adding to their B line. They had to add another member to the A line before adding a second person to the B line. Do you think this company succeeded or failed? They failed, so this approach didn't work either. Historically, all attempts with this method have failed, which is why it's recommended not to use it. You can't just focus on one line, there must be 2 lines. Those who have misunderstood and are focusing only on one line need to change their mindset, or you will never be successful. This approach doesn't just fail in Atomy. Historically, no network marketing company has succeeded with it, and all that tried have eventually failed and vanished. If partners aren't making money, will they remain with Atomy out of loyalty to their sponsor? Or will they either switch to being consumers or leave for other MLM opportunities? They'll leave. When sales occur, but only one person is making money, the others eventually give up and leave. Assuming the same amount of sales occurs, suppose we set up the organization with 2 lines, each having 50 members and generating 300,000 PV in sales. In this scenario, only this one person is making money, right? However, if the same sales amount occurs here, will these people make money or not? They will make money. Everyone in the organization will make money. If there are many people under you who are making money, the commissions flowing into your organization will be higher compared to a poorly structured organization where commissions are distributed down just one line. Someone who's entirely self-centered, thinking I have nothing to lose, focuses solely on one line, expecting the partners to manage their own work while abandoning those who don't contribute. This reflects a lack of compassion and understanding as they aim to keep the money flowing only to themselves and ensure it doesn't reach others. The mindset that involves expanding their own beeline to make money while disregarding everyone else. Now, what should you do? Among those who join, even if some can't succeed on their own, make an effort to help them earn money regardless of their abilities. Approach them with a warm heart, as if they were family like brothers and cousins, and ensure that everyone has the opportunity to make money. This approach will activate the entire organization, right? The only way to consistently make money in Atomy is to ensure that your partners are earning money and staying committed. Making sure that money flows into your partner's accounts is more important and urgent than the money you receive or earn in commissions. This should be your main priority. That is what defines success.